Alrighty, let us make our way to the floor to do some sitting postures. And we'll also be working on a fun downward dog to a back bend. Let's come to the front of the mat, standing in our nice balanced mountain pose. Bend the knees, inhale, extend the legs, reach the arms up, and exhale, Utthita Hasta. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half forward bend, and downward facing dog. Inhale, looking at the lower belly, lift the sits bones, spread your shoulders, and wave on the exhale. Feel the energy flowing up the spine. Nice strong plank, and we go into cobra. Inhale, lift the front of the body, energy flows down the back, and using your knees, come back to downward dog. We'll do that once more. Inhale, nice long neck between your arms. And exhale, roll the spine forward. Keep reaching through your heels. Keep pressing with your arms and hands. And cobra. Bhujangasana. Do your best to keep the shoulders down from your ears and a nice lift up the front of the body and feel energy flowing down the back, down the sacrum out through the legs and feet. And come onto the hands and knees. Inhale. Let's take a little rest in child's pose. Exhale. Inhale, draw your knees together. And on the exhale, let's roll up, lifting from the pelvic floor all along the spine. Shoulders down, head and neck come up last. Okay, just slide your feet out to the sides and sit in staff pose, Dandasana. So you can lift the flesh of the buttocks out to the sides. And we're doing Paschimottanasana, or forward bend, B and C. And in B, we imagine there's a big egg or exercise ball in our lap. So we want to roll up and over the ball so the back is nice and round. So inhale, reach the arms up. Sits bones are grounded, legs extended. And lift up and over as you reach for the toes. If you can't reach your toes, grab your legs. So pull the toes back. Inhale, reach the heels forward. And exhale, feel that stretch all along the back. So inhale, the belly is lifting, chest is lifting. Shoulders down from your ears. Exhale, you can release your chin towards your chest. Release the head. So breathe here. Pulling the toes back, reaching the heels forward, reaching through the legs, and feeling this nice stretch all along the back, especially at the kidney area. All right, inhale. Now we're moving to Paschimottanasana C. Look up, and exhale, hold the sides of the feet, or hold onto your legs. So now we can fold down onto the legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine, pull with your hands, keep reaching with your heels, and exhale, bend your elbows, and let the upper body come down more towards the legs. And let's lift the elbows so they're same height as our shoulders. Inhale, pull. The crown of the head is reaching towards our feet, and exhale, fold deeper. Feel like the chest is coming to the thighs, head to the knees. Each inhale, the spine is lengthening. Exhale, folding deeper towards the legs. Let's do one more. Inhale, shoulders are down from our ears, so our neck is nice and long. And exhale. Now inhale, look up. And we'll add some spirals. Exhale, take your left hand, hold the outside of the right foot. And pull that foot. Inhale, the right arm sweeps out to the side. So we have a nice diagonal line with the arms, shoulders down. So feel this openness in the chest, this lift in the spine, and this nice twist at the belly. And then as we swim forward, the kidney area reaches back as the arm reaches forward. So we're in our nice rounded shape, our nice curl shape. Grab onto the foot and do the other side. Inhale, lift your spine. Feel this nice spiral, pulling the left foot, open the chest. And on the exhale, we round the back. So kidneys reach back as you stretch the arm forward. Point the toes. Inhale, spiral. Shoulders down, lifting up. And exhale, swimming forward. So the kidneys and the hand reach in opposite directions. Inhale, spiral left. And exhale, swimming forward. And we'll do our dynamic reverse plank or Purvottanasana. So inhale, keep your toes pointed, just reach the arms out to the sides. And exhale, stretch your arms behind you as you lean forward. The first step is to arch. So we externally rotate the arms, open the chest, and look up. The second step is to place the hands on the floor and start to lean back. The third step is to lean back enough that your pelvis comes off of the floor just a little bit. Keep the heels fixed on the floor and then release, leaning forward. Still arms are reaching back. So we arch, look up, lift your chest. 2, hands on the floor, fingers facing back. 3, lean back a little bit more. Keep the heels fixed. And the pelvis goes a little higher, release. So we're creating a little traction. Inhale, arch, hands down, lean back more. So with the heels fixed and the dynamic movement backward, we're pulling and creating space in the spine, especially the lower back. So helping with some decompression there. And last one, arch, hands down, and lift up as high as you can. The sternum is reaching back, the toes are reaching forward. Maybe your feet can be flat on the floor. And slowly come out. Sit down, but keep your head back. Press with your hands so your spine comes forward and your head and neck comes up last. And from here, we can do a vinyasa into downward dog. Hold onto your feet and just carefully roll over your feet into downward dog. Now from here, this sequence can be a little tricky, so please be careful. And with practice, it'll be a piece of cake. All right, so here we are in downward dog. Ground your hands, ground your feet. Look at the lower belly, lift the sits bones. And we're going to do a one-leg downward dog, versions A, B, and C. So extend the right leg behind you, toes touch the floor. So now let's focus on grounding the left leg and heel. Inhale, lift the right leg up just as high as you can, but we're facing the floor. So this is A, one leg downward dog, A. Focus on grounding the left heel. And then B, we're facing the right. So the right hip goes up. The torso is starting to turn to the right, and we're still reaching through that right leg. C, bend the knee and start to arch just a little bit. Kind of let the leg fall behind you like you want to touch the floor with your toes. Now this next part is the tricky part, so you can come out of the pose if you want, or if you would like to try it, we're doing a half upward facing bow. So we're going to take the weight off of the right hand, keep the weight on the left. We're going to start to pivot on the standing leg, turn the toes to face back as we lower the leg towards the floor. Now both feet are facing the back. Press down into the floor with your hand, and the other arm and hand reach up to the ceiling. So it's a half upward facing bow, lifting the sacrum. Inhale here, and we're going to flip back over, so we're pivoting on the ball of the left foot. Come back into our downward facing dog. A, facing the floor. And down. Now let's do our wave. Inhale, downward dog. And exhale, roll the spine forward into plank. Cobra, inhale. And exhale, downward dog. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So it's nice to have a comfortable downward dog first. So again, it might help you to press your hands away from your feet. That helps engage the arms in a different way. Makes the pose feel a little lighter. And then let's extend the left leg behind, toes touch the floor, and focus on the right leg. So grounding the heel, one leg downward dog. A, lift the left leg up just as high as you can, and breathe. Grounding the right heel. B, turn to face the left, so the left hip goes up, and your torso starts to face the left. And C, bend the knee, and you're letting your pubic bone go a little forward, a little arch, and that left foot is kind of hanging like it wants to touch the floor. If you want to go further into Ardha Urdhva Dhanurasana, then we're taking the weight off of your left hand, putting more of the weight on the right hand, pivot on the right foot so the toes face back, and maybe do it more gracefully than me. You flip over, both feet are facing the foot of the mat. Press down with that right hand and press up with the left hand. And breathe. Lift the sacrum. And then we gracefully flip over, so pivot on the right foot, hop over into one leg downward dog. Inhale. And exhale, leg down. It's a fun sequence. Inhale, spread your shoulders wide and way forward. Exhale. Cobra. Inhale. And let's rest in child's pose to finish the sequence. Take a couple breaths. And then draw the legs together. Inhale. And on the exhale, roll up. And that completes this sequence.